Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Federations. When we last left off, we attempted to take out this mining area and lost because of this station, which I didn't realise was going to be there. And that's why I just lost my fleet. Hopefully no one tries to take advantage of the situation. Our fleet will return shortly and then we can reinforce it back to strength. We are already building a cruiser to merge with the fleet as soon as possible. We've had a few mishaps with fleet management as well. Traditions available. We can increase our trade value, or we could increase the amount we contribute to the Federation naval capacity. This just makes more sense because we're currently making most of our money from trade anyway, so that's just going to give us that additional income. So our fleet has now returned, and already it's quite a bit stronger than it was moments ago. So we can So obviously we can merge the cruiser in, and then we can have them all heal up and so on as well.
Science ship reports enemy contact.
So one of our fleets is in combat because it went through this set area. It's an interesting choice of where to go. I don't even know how you ended up down there. What were you doing?
Science ship lost with all hands.
Yeah, well, that makes sense because you somehow ended up over there. And I suppose that's because they were kicked out by these people. But, my goodness, that was an interesting choice of location to end up. Alright, we could have just research speed plus 5% across the board. I like the sound of that. Let's do that. Positronic AI. You appear to be doing nothing, yeah. Alright. Well, not a lot we could do with that right now, but we'll see what we can do. How's this research coming along? Oh, it's moving slowly. The uplifting. Alright, well hopefully no one tries to sneak this while I'm busy, but... So we now have Felden upgraded. We can now get ourselves a deep space black site. Excellent. We can also get ourselves 2 more shipyards, thank you. I'd like to have these shipyards. Because it just takes so long to upgrade the fleet because of all this nonsense that's going on. So we're now at 4.1k, which honestly is probably enough to get right back in there. So let's do that. We'll click the reinforce button, but you know, we can now sell some more food. Which makes me think, let's double check what the fleet's up to. Yeah, so we currently got 3 cruisers. We could get to 4 cruisers. Let's try to diminish the amount of weaker ships we have right now, because it's not critical. Well, so we'll stick with let's do 16, 12 there. Yeah, so we'll do that. We can't currently afford it, but we can if we purchase some alloys, like so. So now we got our ship manager. Actually, we'll hold off a little bit. We'll wait for them to build a shipyard or 2.
Inbound message traffic.
Invite to Federation. You know, I'm going to decline. I think it's not a problem right now. I'd like to do my own Federation. I've changed my mind. They've declared us their rival again, despite the fact that they're inferior. Don't you worry, we'll be up onto you guys soon. We can have a second fleet as well, so I'll be working towards that. Let's reinforce the fleet. Yep, the fleet is now reinforcing. Excellent. So hopefully once that second shipyard comes up, it's just going to start spitting ships out at a far better pace. Obviously it's going to have to wait for this to finish first anyway, but...
Science division reports success.
Okay, dangerous wildlife removal is now available. So we've got chemical bliss as an option, hydroponic farms as an option. This might be worth it just for the potential need that we may have of it. I'm going to grab it, not with the plan of using it, but with more... Some of the resolutions of the galactic community force you to not use slaves or force you to not use subpar living standards, and chemical bliss is like the only one that I can actually do with my current civics, so... as much as I don't want to do it, it's there if I need to do it. Hidden Worlds. The crew clearing the quicksand on Dust Bowl have made a breathtaking discovery. Hidden deep within the basin is a colossal alien space station. Structurally stunning and built with technology far superior to our own, it is a true work of art. The excavation appears to have crashed to the surface, surviving the impact thanks to its unusual shielding properties, which our scientists are now eager to examine. Regrettably, an archaeological excavation would prevent us from working the land until its completion. We will excavate the site. Because I had a scientist right here who's currently bored. Welcome to Dust Bowl. Yes, you can help with that. But we don't need all these science stations. I want the science ship, thank you. Please excavate this site. Thank you. Hidden worlds. We shall see what's going on over there. We do have full minerals right now, so we should probably sell some. Sounds good. And continue to work on other things. I have thought that I've already tried to be migrating things over here so that I can get a planetary administration. Could go for the robot assembly plants, or just start getting some special resources like the gas extraction wells. I built a few like basic districts for the robots to work temporarily. I really want to get that droid worker upgrade. It's kind of important for what we're doing. So we've got plenty of time on this debris as well, actually. So the fleet is moving into position. We should be able to manage it now that I'm not going to be caught flat-footed as I was before. Here.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Excellent. Star fortresses. So we've got ceramic metal alloys, which is a new technology. Metallurgist output plus 10%. Habitats are fun and I do like them. We are sort of having other uses for our alloys right now, however. Let's go for the ceramo metal alloys. As our fleet continues to reinforce. The rest of it's like trying to
Foreign
catch up.
powers are engaging in active hostilities.
Excellent. A resolution is passed. We are in breach of the galactic law. Currently, I don't think this actually matters. So the problem is that we're in breach because we're not using at least half of our naval capacity because we just accidentally lost the fleet. I mean, I'm working on it, so it's not like that's a problem. But, yeah. So that will be what I would like, but I don't have that sort of alloys right now. Could create a second fleet, because that's not going to use all of our capacity up, so let's get a bunch of cruisers into here as well. So that would do it. That would get me to a certain amount. I mean, just reinforcing this fleet as well would do it, but it's just going to cost money we don't have. We'll keep working though. Now I believe right now there's no real problem being in breach of the law, right? There's no problem currently being in breach. It doesn't do anything, so that's okay. But it's a concern should it remain a ongoing issue. Let's sell some more food. Honestly, the minerals are probably about to explode too. And just buy some alloys. And continue to reinforce. And hopefully there's no more issues. So I'd like the main fleet to just actually move here temporarily. Just give some of these reinforcements that are chasing it a chance to merge.
Science Division report success.
You want to... I don't want to join your federation. I've changed my mind. Chemical Bliss is now done. Hyper Entertainment Forums could be curious. Let's get the planetary resurfacing. I just don't want any of these annoying tile blockers. Alright. Once these guys have merged up, let's get in there. I don't want anyone else beating me to this, so... yeah. Let's get on it. So how is Felden doing? Yeah, the new shipyards are being built. Excellent. Yep, so now we can have two things happening at once. So now we have the battle beginning.
Science Division report success.
This should be a successful battle. And behold! Mining drone base destroyed. We have destroyed the mining drone base and managed to recover most of its stores of processed minerals and precious alloys. And a strange device. We'll have a look at that in a brief moment before I just click this button a few times. So the minerals aren't wasted. But, cool! We now finally have all of this taken care of. Oh, we need to destroy this hostile station as well.
Engaging enemy station.
There we are. The system should now be clear of hostiles. We can actually send a science ship. There's probably a few aboard. This one here, for example. I'd like you to survey this system, please. And then we'll gather the debris after that. You can go home. And then we'll sort out the healing and everything else. So we have
message traffic.
A migration treaty of this lot. I don't want migration treaties. I do want to choose a new thing. Let's go for the flat cannons. For now, this construction ship is currently doing nothing. I'd like you to move here so we can get an outpost up there. Excellent. Things are moving forward nicely. Let's check out this new relic. What have we got? Over here, the Surveyor. Activation cost, 500 energy. Sensor range, +1 is passive. Active effects. Scan planets in your territory for new resource deposits. An incredibly powerful scanning tool that uses technology that cannot be replicated. Its origins are shrouded in mystery. It does not seem to have been built by the mining drones who last possessed it. Curious. We should also reverse engineer some arcane technology while we're here, eh? We just gain the option of improved destroyer hulls. Excellent. Let's find some military applications for artifacts. What should we focus on? Let's go for harmonic isolation. Let's activate this Surveyor, shall we? We have swept our space with the strong scanning beam of the Surveyor relic, and a previously unknown resource deposit been identified on Suta 3. Excellent. That just exists now. Cool. We'll need to go and get that guy over here to build another mining station, but that's cool. Just being able to say, there are now minerals here. Useful tool. Well, let's continue, shall we? I'm glad that we finally got the mining drone sorted out. It's a bit of a faff, but we got there. Sell some more food. Actually, might as well use over here on the on Steel Sky. We'll use the planetary growth encouragement. And while I remember, these people here have a lot of culture workers. Yeah, let's use the decision to initiate a performance competition, which will increase the output of managers. We could also do Mastery of Nature to get some more districts, which I've not been doing yet, which would make some sense considering we have some things that robots are needed to do, right? I think I must have already done it here. No, I haven't done it. Let's do Mastery of Nature. Mastery of Nature is very nice, so don't know why I've not been doing it. Probably just couldn't afford it before, but let's do some of that. We've got some crime here. I might have to go and bring out a get some police or something going on, but so far there's some available jobs still, so it's not too much of a problem. We can upgrade this energy grid to an energy nexus, and we do have the exotic gases to support the energy nexus, so let's do that. Do we have the crystal support that? We do. Let's do that. Do we have the crystal support that? We do. We could upgrade this alloy mega forge as well, but I'll hold off on that for a little while. Yeah, so many options, isn't there? And I know there's more unique buildings coming, so it's like, Let's see what the new options here are. Advanced Xeno Studies. Let's see. There is much to learn from all the cultures of the universe. We should add additional information gathering its instrumentation to all star bases while working closely with enclaves. So effects, observation posts provide additional society research while observing or infiltrating. It increases the effectiveness of the art college, create a think tank and trade a proxy office. The artificial intelligence outlawed and passive native studies policies are banned. I think I'm okay with supporting that. Form Galactic Council, I'm still abstaining. There's a bunch of people in breach. Although I'm actually pretty high up. I might support it because I could actually be in it. Minor research sanctions. I oppose these sanctions. I oppose these sanctions as well. I imagine the sanctions are somewhat nasty. Yeah, research speed, market fee. So, sorted, eh? There's one other thing apparently I haven't noticed yet. Minor military sanctions. Yeah. No. Not a problem right now. I mean, I'm going to be out of it soon, so... You know, actually, I don't think I'm sanctioned anymore. Yeah, because I'm using half of my thing, so... It's not a problem, but... Just a mild concern for now.
Construction complete.
How many cruisers are in that? 3? Just merge them. Merge! Thank you. Alright, so... There's fleets everywhere from the Sovereign Mishar Council. I wonder where they're going, but... They're probably going to attack this lot down here, but... It's a fair point that this should probably be a focus of upgrades. Yeah. It's going to cause my upkeep to go up a bit, but... It's a bit of a concern. Maybe I'll just get enough by capturing this system down here. Alright. You guys can come back to base. Over here on Felden, because we now actually have 3 shipyards, so we can reinforce far more effectively. Planetary resurfacing is done, that's excellent. We can get Paradise Domes now, which is a useful addition. I think, though, that it might be time for gene tailoring. I do want to modify everyone to brain slugs, so that's a thing. How are we doing on Steel Sky over here? Okay, we could clear some blockers. Could be interesting. Everyone has a job right now. So I could continue to move some more robots over to force us to 15.
Construction complete.
Yeah, let's do that. So we've got some unemployed robots here. So let's go to our... let's go to Steel Sky and just bump over 2 robots. Cool. There will be a long-term solution to the fact that robots are currently sort of being just shunted around as slaves, but that's a longer-term problem than right now. So up to 13, and everyone's working away happily. Cool. Here we've got 3 unemployed robots as well, so we can move over 3 of those to Steel Sky. Let's do that.
Science
Alright,
Division
Steel Sky
reports a new breakthrough.
can now build a new building. How convenient. I think a slave processing facility makes sense. Alright, we have a bunch of debris we'd like to gather as well. Positronic AI is now finished. There's planetary shield generator, physics research, gateway travel. Do we have a gateway around? We do. Oh, that makes sense. We should probably know how to get through that thing. Alright, so we already have our construction ship at the ready, so we should be fine. As soon as we are fully surveyed. Excellent. Oh, and we have an event. Destiny! Records aboard the station reveal that the former inhabitants were deeply religious and had no contact with the outside world, which they feared and despised. Every aspect of their lives was governed by an omniscient oracle, who scribed their destinies at birth. Divine will decided everything from their choice of partner and occupation to the minutiae of their daily lives, leaving them little individual freedom. Most were afraid to diverge from their destined paths, as all who did perished under mysterious circumstances. Curious, well, makes sense. Alright, so there's a bunch of minerals here, which makes sense because that's where the
reports a new breakthrough.
That's where the ancient mining drones were hanging out. Alright, flak cannons, citadels could be curious. I would like to get habitats, but... well, let's start researching them. I want them, so... They'll have a use. Primarily it's to exploit those extra resources and just have more places to expand as needed. So it's advanced nano studies. Cool.
Recon pass completed.
Excellent. So if you could go and research all of the debris and you can build a starbase. Excellent. Yeah, seeing all these guys come through, it's like, yeah. I want to make sure they can't just turn around and immediately
Construction
rampage through the place, so let's get some defenses. Like a, the costs are going up, however, because of exceeding starbase capacity, but yes. Disruption fuel generators. Let's get some hangars. Let's sell some food. Cool. Well, there's a prime. We can now finally get rid of this, these blockers, the impassable mountain, the dangerous wildlife, and the toxic kelp. Get out of here. Feels good to be starting to make some progress on these worlds. Dust bowl stability's a little low. Well, yeah. Approval rating's a bit low. We'll work on it. And we have one new resolution. Collective waste management. This further reduces habitability, but also increases alloys and minerals, which is interesting. Instead of forcing each mine or factory to bear the burden of dealing with industrial waste themselves, we should designate areas where we could store the leftovers of progress. Curious. I'll abstain for now. Yeah, I'm no longer in breach, which is good. So with these guys, I'm now equivalent fleet power. So I'm thinking that some offensive action in the near future is not a bad idea. Seems to have captured that system, and they're making some leeway into these systems as well. It's been a pretty... like there's a system called Arrakis there. I wonder if I've heard that before. Looks like it's pretty backwards and forth, but... yeah, I want to get into this and take these systems soon. At any rate though, thank you for watching. We'll continue to build up the fleet, so we're actually using all of our naval capacity soon. Obviously this lot needs upgrading and reinforcing. But we'll do what we can. Might as well actually just order them to do so now. Thank you for watching, and when we come back next time, more Stellaris Federations.